Alright, yeah. Pull up like a golf real quick. That's gonna be a lot. Coughing. I mean, I'll listen to my own voice. Sounds decent enough. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just realized, I did not pick an aesthetic place to start at all. So bear with me with that one. Where should I start? Limsa, Dania, Gold Saucer. What's the time? Gonna be in 4 minutes. In. Let's do Kukane. Nah, let's do Foundation. That's Cramp Dragonhead. Okie dokie. Pull up. There we go. Just need a good place to start here. And that's aesthetic enough, I think. Yeah. Big G pose here. I can't see pose here, can I? Can I, Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay. And a bit here. And I put it down. And on. Hello, people. This should be working right now? Yeah? See the chat bomb on the bottom left corner there. I'm gonna test the chat again so we can try to hear if this works. Let me try an emoji here. I want to see what happens if I do that one. Good dog. That was the sound. Perkele! My microphone sounds pretty weird right now. The noise gate is kind of shy. Hold up. As I was saying, the microphone sounds kind of weird right now. And I will be doing those kind of pauses where I'm gonna be like, hey, wait a second, because, I am still after sick, so I might have to go spit, or I might have to go, like, throw up, all my stuff, coughing a lot too. But I hope, pray, that that's not gonna be an issue too much today. I'm gonna quickly start off by taking my leather working up here. Yeah. Let me close my window though, and I'll put my microphone closer to my mouth and just drop the nature of my voice. A bit more relaxing and a bit less annoying. Hello, people. Hear if that works. Oh yeah. Yeah, my voice gate is terrible. Oh. No. Oh, my voice at all there. Oh boy. That should work. Oh. So, yeah, this way is the... How the hell am I getting this so wrong? Okay, higher. There we go. Now it seems to be working just okay. So yeah, for today's stream, well, I had plans, but I'm not great at keeping plans, apparently. And also, what happened? What happened? Also, I need to move my mic. There we go. I haven't used this headset in a streaming way yet once, so I do apologize for any weirdness when it comes to this. But yeah, okay, I had a couple of plans. First, for my friend Vicky, I promised to reach, well, I didn't promise, but she asked me to reach level 50 in Palace of the Dead, which I want to do solo. So we're gonna probably do that with Machinist. And also, I need to make my room in my FC room, which I wanted to make a sleazy bar. And to do that, I should probably right now ask for permission, because it's kind of a iffy thing with streaming free company stuff. So I'm just gonna ask. Asking for a friend. There we go. That should be a bit better. Like that. There we go. Alright. Okay. Got permission from our... what do they call it? Free company leader? To... grant... no? FC, free company. Yes. Free company leader to show the inside of the Love House. That sounds so wrong. The Love House, so I'm gonna be doing that this session. Also, I'm gonna be turning on some music soon. I'm just still listening to myself. That sounds very weird too. Just to hear the voice levels right now. I still do hear some microphone sounds, not microphone sounds, some keyboard sound. That's fine. Not too worried about that one. Ой, блин. Just gonna wait for the crafting thing to go away. Yeah, I think the audio sounds There we go. Let me just really quickly find some music to play in the background. I'm thinking Earthbound OST, because I'm feeling like listening to the Earthbound OST, so that's what I'm gonna do. Listen to the Earthbound OST. We could... There's battle teams, there's... extended version. Let's do full OST like that. Let me quickly, really quickly just add application audio capture S browser? Sound browser. Oh, that's weird. Look at that. There we go. I really need to pump down that sound because I speak so quietly. There we go. Let's skip to a... No, no, no. Let's do it nicely there. Doon, 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 doon. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Let me quit. Oppa. Now you're gonna hear an audio loop. Yeah, there we go. Okay, works. Yeah. My expectations are all the way down. Okay, what the hell is happening to my earphones right now? Please pray a moment. There we go. Everything works? Wonderful. I am using HyperX Cloud something wireless headphones, and sometimes they might go a bit questionable depending on if there's a phone nearby or a microwave goes on. And I'm not kidding about the microwave. So yeah, I was talking about... Oh. Drop the frame 72. Oh god, I'm jumping. I was talking about the expectations, and I used to stream Final Fantasy 1. A very original game, except the PS1 remake. And I think combined, I had one view for 10 hours of streaming. So I am not gonna lie. I am half expecting to just be alone by myself. That's fine. There's this saying I say a lot, which is, if you don't like sucking at something, you don't like doing it. I think it's true. I think if you can't stand being shit at it, you're doing it just because you want to be good at it, instead of, because you enjoy it. That doesn't mean you can't improve. That doesn't mean you can't take joy about being good at something. It just means that if something you like doing, but then you feel really bad when you fail, maybe it's a question of, do you even like to do that stuff? Because I have personally coped with that a lot with competitive video games, and I've noticed that I really do not like League of Legends. I mean, League is fine. But I do not like playing the ranked league. Okay. Let's just jump here to Boss's prophecy. Is my stream capped at 480p? Oh, that's gonna be terrible for my possible viewership. Well, oh shucks. Quick check. My playtime is now in 18 days, 6 hours and 55 minutes. When I started playing this year, I had less than 3 days. I think just about 3 days play hours, and this has all been in less than 2 months. I've really enjoyed Final Fantasy XIV so far. FFXIV, Line, Realm Reborn, Heavensward. Right now it's Stormblood. There's always something to do. It's great. And I've gotten some good friends this game, which I'm very thankful for as a person who's very lonely. I will now be crafting the rest of the day. I was just collecting materials and I realized, oh god, the timing is already pretty bad. Let's do Otherworldly Foam. Bow 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 bow. Nobody shit about my inventory. Nobody say anything about my inventory. I know it's terrible. Why do I have these items in my inventory if I'm not gonna use them? Oh, that weird. There we go. Couple of items I have to put on sale. I'll do it here. Quickly check whether... Do I have anything I have? 99 if I can sell. I can sell water. I can sell for 127. Okay. Gold. 194 still, yeah. Okay. So let's go check out that apartment. Oh, that is loud. So this is my room for now. I used to have all this doctor stuff here, but I want to turn into a sleazy bar. So definitely should be previewing furnishings. First of all, I want a black floor. Is there a site for watching these? Like at FFXIV housing duck up. There is. Ah, look at that. So I would like to check flooring. Flooring, please. Tile carpeting, about flooring, factory floor. That does look very sleazy, but no thank you. The Hingen flooring looks good, also I can craft it. Unfinished wood flooring is... Highland floor. Let's see here. Brick flooring will be crazy. Ooh, glade flooring looks really good. Apparently I can already craft it, so let's do that. Okay, I had an FPS drop there. Oh my god, what an FPS drop. What the fuck? Okay, that's weird. It says it's 60. Doesn't feel 60. Oh. Hold up, let me quickly turn hide. Nope. Let me quickly take preview off. That seemed to do it. Okay. Plate flooring. 6 walnut lumber. Made by obviously getting logs, which we can get by going to upper paths here. What else do I need? Beeswax. I can buy that from Alchemy Guild, I think. Or not. How much do I need? It was 3 for 1 and it's 6 altogether, right? Fuck if I remember. Let's see here. So it's... Glade flooring will be 6 walnut lumber, 6 times 3 will be 18. So yeah, that should be enough. But my maths get wrong sometimes, so I'm just gonna quickly synthesize 6. Okay, yeah, I do have enough. Just right here in the middle of the woods. Oh boy. Woke up at 8 AM today, which is a surprise. My sleep schedule has gone to, like for a better word, shite, so... It's good that I've been... woke up earlier today. Should have immediately jumped out of bed, but hey, I'm not perfect. Okay, beeswax. Let's try not to look at the tutorial real quick and let me try to remember if it was in Ulda. You know, I could have checked what the fuck is... From beehive chips. Got it. And how many did I need? Oh my days. Okay, so it's 3 chips for 1, and I need 6, so 18. 18 chips, please. Thank you very much. Chips. Vex. Oh. There we go. Bit AP, aren't I? You know, my friends told me that they were gonna be watching the streams today, so she'll be here at some point, hopefully. Unless they didn't subscribe, and then I'll be pissed. Nah, I'm joking. Give me my carpenter. There we go, ugly flooring. God damn this music. Keep forgetting about it. This is the couch. Right here. Pretty cool. Remodeled interior. Oh yeah, that's much nicer. Look at this. Now I just need the walls to be changed. Also, I need to lock my doors. Can anybody come here and be like, "Hey, what you doing there, buddy? Hey, let me in, buddy." Okay, now the walls, because this ain't it. When I think of a sleazy bar, I'm thinking of brick walls. The site broke. The site broke. I broke the site. God damn it. Help me! It just actually broke. Wow. What did I do? There we go. I fixed it somehow. Go for real. Solid brick interior wall. This looks nice. 60 alchemy I do, but it needs stuff I don't have. So let's see how much it costs. Oh, look at that. They lift. That's the wrong job. There. Hopefully I get the Jeep. No, I get the antelope. That's the wrong one. Brick. Блядь. 439,000. Are you kidding me? Wow. That is for bricks? Wow. For bricks? Wow. Okay, let's see. Ёлки палки. For bricks? Nah. I think that's the only one I'll have here. We're thinking of sleazy bars. Okay, I guess we're doing that then. Oh, butter crumpets. My personal milking cash cow. Give me my 400,000. Thank you very much. Oh, my savings dip below 1 million. That is definitely not the funnest thing in the world. Why is the tax so high? Why is the tax so high? God damn it. Okay. Give me 25,000. I hope that's enough, and I did, because I didn't double check it. Yes, it is. Thank you. Jesus, someone just got a payday. Happy for them. I'm broke now. Broke. Okay. Nope. Don't do this to me. Wow, that is red. In fact, it's so red I don't want it anymore. Damn it. I'll keep it for now, even though it looks ugly. Because what the hell am I supposed to do otherwise? Okay, let's see here. Oh, I don't... Let's use preview into furnishings. I think there were just ones that called like bar counter. Stuff like this. If we color that black, it could sit somewhere. Because I want a kitchen space behind here. So I'm thinking like table here, front desk, mid-wall, window, door, and here is like a little kitchen area. There are stoves and stuff like that. Easy. This one. Also requires different flooring, but I don't think that's gonna be possible. Yeah. So yes, let's start with these bar counters. Let's get them black. And the walling. Let's actually double check what walling I want to. Let's start off with the walling actually. That I feel like it's important to start off with the rough shape like that, right? There's the very classic white partition. Which, no. Definitely not. It's a Doman partition. White rectangular position. Well, that is cool, but no. Ratatan. Something like these could work. Oh, that will just give me nightmares. Dance pole, are you kidding me? This could be it, honestly, these white partitions. I know they are kinda But then again, I want this door thing. I mean, we could use half partitions for those, though. Which for some reason aren't here. Which is why. I know half partitions are a thing. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. Let's see here. Ooh, rugs. Okay. Hmm. Hum. 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 So having these dressed these in black, and yeah, honestly, gray. Gray, I think is charcoal gray. I think is better. We put them, and the important thing is that this light has to be here, and not in the kitchen area. At least I think so. So having them something like, fuck you, something like this. Very good. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the window. Maybe I won't have a window. Maybe I will have a window. Who knows? I mean, I could use these though, because they're so handy. And then I can put a door. Yeah, why not? Let's check out the white rectangular partition. It's made by a goldsmith level 30, which I definitely am. I think. That's paladin. How did we get here again? They need a buttload of these. Let's say 20. Let's say 20. So that means 120 cut stone, 60 mortar. Yes. Cut stone, not sellable, gatherable. Not gatherable, craftable. Craftable from granite, which is gatherable from here. So I need 120 cut stone, 120, 360 granite. I'm definitely forgetting that number. So I'm gonna give myself a nice reminder here with the text. Oh, that is so big. You know what? I'll just write it in chat. 60. Yep. Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me for that. Is this the mineral deposits I'm searching for? Yes, it is. That's amethyst. Oh my days, am I daft? Ai, no. Kaikkea uutta sitä aina oppii. That's what we say in Finland, I think. Change the background song here. $360 granite. Out of all rocks, I think my favorite one will probably be obsidian. And I know it's a very, very, very basic answer, but obsidian is cool because it's a black rock. And it's also very important in Minecraft, which is a big part of my childhood. My favorite wood will probably have to be... I have two good choices here. One will be mahogany, Mahogany is was in my dad's old Mercedes. It had like this mahogany like paneling, and I remember I loved it as a kid. I think it was so cool. It's nostalgic. That car, I sat in that car for like a total of 12 hours. Well, you count like 12 hours every time I visited my dad. So 6 forward, 6 back. Then I would yeah, 6 forward, 6 back, and that would be at least 3, 4, 5 times a summer. 5 times a year. I would visit my dad. So 12 times 5, 50, 60 hours. Then you add all the hours I spent here inside that car when we were going hang out, doing stuff, and you would roughly see that I sat next to that mahogany paneling for maybe 1,000 hours, roughly. So very nostalgic for me. But after that, I think I might actually have to go with Spruce. Spruce or... Yeah, Spruce or, wow, I always keep forgetting what's that wood called in English. Hold up. Spruce or birch. Birch is a good wood to burn, in my opinion. Like, not in the sense that it's probably like the best in the terms of it burns the best, but it's just so light to stack and easy to break. Plus, it's a white tree. It looks pretty cool. Maples are pretty cool. Of course, here in Finland we have a lot of spruce trees. Like, if I open my window, I will see like 40 right now. And there's nothing really that interesting about spruce trees. They don't lose their leaves in the winter, obviously, because they don't have leaves, technically. Whatever those havut are called in English. Yeah. But they do smell amazing. Like, really, really, really good. Yes, spruce trees smell fine, but pine trees smell probably the best out of all trees, obviously. And I have this shampoo I use in my hair. Smells like maple sap, and I swear nothing washes my hair quite like it. Plus, it smells very nice, very woodsy. I miss my childhood sometimes, you know. That smell was definitely part of my childhood, because here, where I visited my grandma all the time here, right now I'm currently in the house, for hair, we would only have that shampoo. So, very memorable. I used to fucking hate showers as a child. I mean, who didn't? But I hated when my mom, yeah, this is gonna be a lot of this stuff here where I'm gonna talk about my mom, and it's gonna sound like the worst thing in the fucking world, and I apologize for that. But my mom, she was not a very kind soul, so when she washed my hair, she will fucking get in there with, like, boiling hot water. Not actually boiling, I didn't get any burns, but it was really hot water. And, really get in there with the hot water and fucking smash my hair out, and then she will get a comb and kill that shit. That I will excuse, but my mom, for some reason, when I was a child, had an obsession with mini bangs. And me, as a 6 to 12-year-old kid, wore mini bangs. And, man, was that awkward. I didn't get bullied because of it. I should have gotten bullied because of it. The hair was awful. Oh my god! And, yeah. Remember that. I got bullied for different things. Not the hair, though. I feel like the hair was the only one that was justified as well, so kinda angry about that one. Oh, my alarm is going on, meaning that I should eat food, because I keep forgetting. I just ate, so no thank you. These pills I use, I'm trying to think of the English name here. Ritalin. Yeah, Ritalin. It suppresses my appetite so much. Point where I realized that, oh, I should probably set an alarm every time I need to eat. So that's what I've been doing. Remember just to grab something to bite. I have problems gaining weight sometimes. Here's one that's my... I think this is my BRB sound. Friend just woke up. Yeah. Good times. I can't remember what the fuck I was talking about. Oh, I'm getting bullied. Yeah, no good times, no good times. But you know, as weird it is to say, kinda glad I did though. Not in the sense that what they did to me was right, or that's what I needed in life, but in a sense that through all the pain and suffering I ever went through, getting bullied, getting horribly fucking physically abused by my mom, that sounds weird, beat up by my mom, getting shamed by my mom, getting cheated on so many times, it really set me on the path of what I am today. And through a lot of that and a lot of introspection, I think I got to the place where I am right now, which I think is the most mentally healthy I've ever been. So there is a certain level of gratefulness I have for those people who did that to me. And but just sort of, I don't think what they did was okay. And I have forgiven them in my own heart, but for what they did to other people, of course I can't forgive. That's not my job. Oy, oy, oy. You know, and you start thinking about like stuff like that, where I don't know if you'll ever have had this situation where a person you know like does something really fucking terrible, and then you gotta start counting in your head and going through, do I really want to be with this person, right? Do I really want to be in contact with them? Do I want to do anything? And I fucking hate the fact that I need to think about that a lot, actually. Well, not a fun thought to have to yourself, because you have to start outweighing options. And usually you end up in a situation when you have to pick a less of two evils. It's never black-white. Stuff like that. It's always gray, very gray. But hey, that's just life. Yeah, I've found it important, all the struggles I've ever went to, or what I am today. And I feel like there are some things in my life which I have only discovered, well, which I will admit I think I would have discovered at some point in my life, but I'm thankful I discovered so early on, because of the fact that I just didn't have that huge amount of, what's the word? huge amount of social pressure. My groups are small, so I've never had that huge amount of pressure that some people get, like, from going out the closet and stuff. That's wonderful. And, you know... well, just put that. And, you know, for part of, like, that introspection is, yeah. But, oh my god, my brain is farting so hard. Part of that level of introspection is... thinking about yourself and what... Because I have self-confidence issues, so... To me, a lot of that was, what do I want to be? What do I want to do? What is it to be me, right? And I've gone to a lot of found a lot of great things about myself because of that thought because of that thought pattern. So, wouldn't have happened if I've ever got in those shitty situations. Oh boy, this is really good stuff. Yeah, I think that level of introspection is a trait everybody should try to practice. I think the world would be much greater, and a better place to live if people could do that type of stuff. But you know, you can't imagine a lot of people doing that. And some people don't need to. Honestly, some people are fucking way fantastic people by themselves. Have that himbo effect, as I like to call it. It's fine. And I'm not talking about people who are great at stuff, I'm talking about people who are, like, kind-hearted and stuff like that. I don't think, personally, I would be this kind-hearted if I was, you know, in better circumstances. But there are definitely people who are born in situations where other people will become much worse than they are. And I'm glad they weren't. For example, a lot of rich people. I've never really found common ground with rich people, just because I've been born poor, I am poor, a lot of poor stuff. Even my grandpa was a huge communist. Never have found much common ground with rich people. It's not a matter of they have more money, it's just the matter of what you see as important in life. And a lot of, I feel like, rich people don't care about money in a sense of this will bring me comfort. They seem to be carried more like, this is a reason for me to live, this is my personal worth. And that's just fucking unhealthy and leads to people being really bad people. And I get that, you know. It's hard in life. One of the hardest things you're going to have to do is find out who you want to be, what it means to be you, what's your self-worth, and that fucking number in your bank account is a really, really, really easy crutch to be like, oh, yeah, I have, like, this level of salary, therefore I'm at a better status to you. And a lot of people glorify that. A lot of people see it as a status symbol, see it as a personality symbol, and you can't blame them. A lot of people don't want to date, for example, broke people, and you can't. Like, once again, when I'm talking about this, it's not from a stage of, it's bullshit. I don't like it. Don't get me wrong. I don't like it. But it's very understandable to want to be in a situation where your economic comfortability is almost guaranteed. It's important to feel like if you want to start a family with someone, that your family is going to do fine. People like gifts. The fuck can I say? I like gifts. But you see a lot of people take what they think is a good quality trait from the fact that someone is economically well off. Personally, I never fuck with the uber rich. Like, when we talk about uber rich, we're talking about billionaires, and then, fucking hell. I think it's honestly a mark of evil if you have a buttload of money and you actively choose not to use it for good. And I'm not talking about, like, Bill Gates, Melinda Gates Foundation. Fucking, you can, if I had fucking billions of dollars in my access, I could live a life of fucking luxury and have such a huge amount left over that it's morally wrong for me not to do anything, because it takes so goddamn little to do it with it. But that's what I think. I know a lot of people don't think that way. That's fine. It's not like I'm the biggest charitable person in the law. I give a lot of my free time, but I don't give a lot of my money. I have comfortabilities which I like. I like buying games. I like ordering pizza, you know. I like eating decently. I like going to the gym, stuff like that. But I feel like at that very, very, very high level where it's just you have fuck you money and you choose to actively not use it, it's just blasphemy, honestly. For lack of a better word. Let's go fix my gear real quick. Let's go to Ulda. Where are we actually? Let's go to Ulda. Fuck yeah. No, I want to go to Ulda right now. But yeah. Oh, I have 7 Discord messages. Fuck. Brain, thought, power. All the power. Yeah. Not a big fan of very, very rich people. Thankfully, in my life, I've never had to really interact with uber rich people. Fucking shocker, I know. But, yeah. Fuck them. Let me go quickly get something to drink. Be right back. Alright, is it working? Is my mic on? Is Cuba a democracy? Yes, I'm back. Okay, yeah. Excuse me. Oh, I gotta cough again. There we go. Sorry, I really having a bad, yeah. Sorry, Vicky, you need a fucking channel to come and stuff. There's nobody here, but everybody say hi to Vicky. Yeah. God damn, my brain thought patterns are breaking constantly. I think I am starting to be, getting a tolerance to... I had to rebuild my tolerance to Ritalin because of been out so long, and now I'm on like less pills that I usually will be, so it's very noticeable that my concentration kind of breaks occasionally. That's fine. That's just life. Hi, Kiki. Oh my god! Hello, Kiki. By the way, that sound is heart steel breaking from League of Legends. For people who joined us, us. You know what? Fuck it, us. For people who joined me, there we go. I am currently crafting cutstone so I can make white rectangular walls, I think they're called, because I want to make like a sleazy bar. Need to make 120 of these. You can see my character is very into crafting. I'm trying to enter my thought train again here. I find it very interesting how it works. Okay, I got a comment there. Hi, Vic. Hickey. How you used your full government. I hope you're okay with that. Hit me up after the stream if you want me to like hide the thing. Yes, yes, you did inspire me to make my own, because I originally wanted to make this type of lab. Well, I did have a sort of lab where I had like plants and different bottles and lots of notes on the table and like scramblings everywhere and a blackboard, but I feel like I want to do a sleazy bar instead because I like bars. There was this VR chat project I used to do. Oh, I got a new message. Okay, I'm glad it's fun. Yes, there used to be this VR chat project where I made a world. I used to be really into VR chat when I play with my friends. The game's great. I think there's a lot of good people you can meet there. There's a lot of weird people too, I'm not gonna lie. There are a lot of weird people everywhere. But okay. I catched myself going up, so I'm gonna catch myself going down and drop my voice to this level again. I'm gonna quickly check that the levels of fine. Yep, I sound fine, I think. Yes, so I had this VR chat project where I used to make this little town called Savojärvi, which is a translation from English is... yeah, what is it? Smoke Lake. And it was really fun to make. I had lots of fun doing it. It was like 40-50% done. I had the bar area, I had the seats, I had the sauna about to be ready, I had the lake. The fun thing about the whole project is that I really found out how much I like doing stuff in my way. Because one of those things was that that place was a physical, real place in the world. Just changed around a bit. God damn it. It's a place called, and I'm not lying to you, Ball Lake in Finland. I don't know why we name lots of weird places. We have also Pussy Lake, Ass Lake. There's too many lakes. Did I use the Yukon Knuckles avatar? No, I used Arataki Numero Uno Ito from... Arataki Numero Uno Ito! From Genshin Impact. That was my go-to avatar. I used to... man, I hated that era. There's still people who use that skin, by the way. Avatar, it's so weird. I mean, more power to them. You find a lot of kids in that game. And... okay. Should I go back to talking about the... okay, now I apparently got a message, but I don't see it. What the hell? Can you take me to Pussy Lake, please? Sure. It's like... I don't think it's legally named Pussy Lake anymore. Sadly. Because, obviously no. It's a real place. Vittulam. Oh, it's not Pussy Lake, it's Pussy Pond. Okay, where was I? I found out I like to do stuff my way, and one of the ways I realized that I like doing that is when I was making Smoke Lake. I based it on a real place called Ass Lake. God damn it! And no, not Ass Lake, Ball Lake. And so what I did is I took the geographical, I took screenshots of maps, I looked at precise sunsets, precise sun times, and I chose June 20th, 8 p.m. 2025, if I remember correctly. No, 2024, remember correctly. So the sun was perfect. It was in the perfect position. The ground was right. That was amazing. The little town had its own little lore. It was called a Smoke Lake because the water was somewhat really warm compared to the really, really cold ground, and it smokes or some bullshit I got there. They had a little school. It had a little school. It had a gas station combined with a little store. I was going to give my friends little houses there too. It was very much an experience of 2000s era summertime in Finland, which is one of my favorite aesthetics of all time. It's wonderful. Just remembering that summer heat. Okay, yes, remembering that summer heat, remembering how fun it was just to hang out with your friends, do absolute jack. Oh, you're kidding me. So we're making 20, 3, 60, 60. That means I need 120 limestone. Yeah. 2000s era Finland is such a great place aesthetically. My childhood, obviously. I mean, I was born in good old 03, so I didn't experience it that much, because I was a wee baby, but my place where I lived was not the richest in the world, so it was a little behind. So we had very 2000s era aesthetics. That's carbonized matter. That's not what I'm searching for. Probably because I'm not in a miner. Was it quarrying or was it breaking stone? Let's see here. The limestone. My thought breaking constantly here. Yes, limestone. Okay. Yeah, 2000s era Finland is a very nostalgic place for me. So I based it off that. It was still in the modern times, but like the town is just a town that time kind of forgot, because that's how it is up here in the northern parts of Finland. People move away. Only people who really visit our summer cottages anymore, and all our cities are kind of dying. Sad. It makes me not really appreciative. Makes me not really super happy that all the places I remember as a child are gone. But that's life. Yeah, it was really rough growing up in Australia. I remember this one dingo once came into the house and I was like, oh fuck, no, not during my barbecue. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, this VR chat world, it was probably one of my biggest prides of work I've ever made. Because it was, that detail's that good. It had a map, it had everything, it was... bueno. Yeah, I found out that way that I liked doing stuff. And now I use this word neurodivergently as goes. Yeah. And that's also how I found out my favorite way to do stuff. Actually, not that far. Which is just follow the dopamine. It's all that. You save boring stuff in between. You weave boring stuff and interesting stuff. So, for example, for me with making Smoke Lake, it was prototype in Minecraft. The first step was prototype in Minecraft. Fun. Make the walls in fucking Unity. Not fun. Start thinking about lore. Fun. Start trying to find assets. Not fun. Like, in, out, in, out. And you follow the dopamine, and when you start getting bored, you move on to something else. You leave a lot of stuff unfinished until the end where you go in and you finish the little ends off. Arguably, that part is the hardest to do. But it doesn't feel so super overwhelming. Because you have lots of small projects you need to finish. Not a lot of big projects and a lot of huge things. I would love to have, like, alternative in the background, but thanks to copyright law, we have the Earthbound OST. Which is not a bad OST, though. I'm gonna lie. But yeah, I was also talking about VR chat, I was talking with the kids. I remember this one interaction I had where I was in a VR chat casino. And, I was playing, fucking cards or whatever. And this kid comes up to me in a World War II German uniform, which always a great red flag. And starts yapping to me, and there are two types of people who enjoy World War II Germans. Oh, sorry, World War I Germans. Nazi sympathizers. Okay, people. Nazi sympathizers. Nazi dog whistlers. And then there are people who just genuinely really like history. Oh, and fourth would be horny women. Or horny dudes, you know. And horny they-thems. But, yeah, so this kid comes up to me, and I talked to him for a bit. Seems like a fine kid, whatever. And then when he's leaving, he said, well, you have a good day, sir. And I'm saying, like, I'm not a sir. Then what are you? A her, I met him? I'm like, no, I'm 20. And also, I'm not a dude. And this guy, okay, just loses his mind. He's gonna like, holy shit, did you know I have a father? No, I have my dad. I love my dad. Oh, man. I fucking hate the way kids are going these days. I don't like that. It's very clear that it's kind of this, you know, this thought process of you feel sad, you feel lonely, so there is this group which can explain why you're sad and lonely, and the reason why you're sad and lonely is because you're different. Which might be true. You might be different, but you're not fucking, you don't have to be a Nazi for that. I was different, look at me now. I'm the friend of the gays. That's what I and a gay person myself. That's pretty much how, like, incel culture and Andrew Tate bullshit, all that fucking gets really popular nowadays. We young kids too. I hated being called sir, though. Not because of the gender thing, just because of the age thing. Okay, I'm not fucking a kid anymore. Mentally, maybe, but physically, not really. But, I still hate being called sir. A, because in my country, we so rarely use they and formal speech. In Russian, there is formal speech. You don't say, I'm sorry, you don't say, прости меня, you say, простите меня. You don't say привет, you say здравствуйте to people in higher status, people older than you. That I understand, but in Finnish, not really. And I've lived 20 years of my life here. Minus 3 months I lived in Russia one time. And it's fucking weird being called sir. I don't know, luckily I never went to that, I dropped out in the military very early on, so I never had to fucking experience that. I don't know how I'll feel about being called sir there. That's the wrong job. That's the wrong job. That's the right job. Mortar, crafting. Then we find sand, 60 of it. Yeah, no one. Not fun. What about any other fun VR chat stories? That's the wrong one. You meet a lot of interesting characters in VR chat. And I feel like, and this is the very, very sweaty fucking nerd thing to say, I think VR chat's the closest thing outside of actually going outside of what it feels like to socialize. So, it's great in that instance, I guess. Yeah, you meet a lot of interesting characters. And very diverse. I like the fact that it's so diverse. A lot of communities are like that. Because in VR chat, you really had all this variety of people. Never felt like I belonged there, though. I'm gonna say that, because I don't think I ever did. Where the fuck's Vine's at? There it is. I don't belong in many places, to be fair, but especially not there. Because it very counterintuitively had the same fucking problem I had like with schools and stuff. It's just, if you're new, the fuck are you supposed to do? Go up to people and try to talk to them? I guess, but now you have the effect of they can read your body language, they can see how you look, they can see if you throw around your arms, do squats like I do, like all its goddamn fucking time. It gets really goddamn awkward. Yeah, I belong with you. No, this friend group I've had here is fucking fantastic. Here I belong, but VR chat I feel like I belong. Yeah, lots of interesting characters. I'm trying to think of like interesting story to tell here about my VR chat time, but really I can't think of many. Made friends with a lot of people who didn't speak English. Didn't know how we communicated, but hey. It's kind of like that time. One of my favorite things used to be messaging random fucking Middle Eastern people on Snapchat, because for some reason they always, when they put their story in like Snap Maps, they drop their fucking they drop like their Snapchat, like the little image, so you can scan it and talk to them. And I talked to them, and I don't think anyone there who messaged me back ever spoke English, so most of the communication was just through random fucking images. And I was like, I just show my school bus, and they just throw a thumbs up, and they show like coffee and like a thumbs up. It's fucking great. Okay, now the voice goes up, and now the voice comes down. Yeah, that was really fun. It's kind of like being drunk. Because, oh shit, you can't, yeah, there is, but you can buy, it's distilled water. Will it be from an alchemist? We're gonna see. Excuse me, I gotta go spit real quick. Where the hell is all that? There we go. Excuse me for a second. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I very much liked VR Jam, even though I didn't feel like belonging there. There were actually some great games there too. A lot of stuff which I didn't like, because, you know, I'm the biggest talker in the world, which is crazy, because this friend group I have a friend who tells me like, oh, you always talk, you're always social. I guess it's just a game. I mean, I'm betraying a character. I'm betraying Arger San'tri. And so, it's a little different, but I don't know, I like talking here. Distilled water, FFXIV. Limsalaminsel lower deck, steps of tall, Fridoher from 13.7Y9. I assume this will be here. Yep. Fridul. Friduri. Friduri. Perkele. Missä sä oot? Nahi. I don't like this song. Oh, could you give me distilled water, not mineral water? Why are you two water selections so far apart? The fuck's wrong with you? Alchemist. And we're making how much of this? 60? Excuse me for a second again. Oh god. By the way, chat, there might be a chance that someone's gooning in the background, so keep that in mind. Oh, it's snowing outside again. Fuck me, dude. It doesn't want. It's like bipolar. It's bipolar outside. It doesn't know. Does it want to be fucking winter? Does it want to be like spring? It snows and it melts. It snows and it melts. God damn. You are. Stop it. Everybody in chat always needs to ask for consensuality for gooning here. Thank you very much. Unsensual gooning is not allowed. Unethical gooning is not allowed. There we go, now the mic is smoother. Where the hell was I in my thought process here? No, Vicky, Where is my brain heading to? I can only think of gooning, god damn it! Vittu. You did this to me. Wow. I mean, usually when my brain starts farting, I want to talk about brain farting and brain pop process in general, but I feel like I should save that for a really bad time. Isn't he pretty? Victor! 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 I love that video. Oh man, speaking of Victor from League of Legends, I'm gonna say it, I'm not a big fan of Arcane. I like the fact that Arcane got so many more people into League of Legends lore, which I think is fucking amazing, and people should give it a shot, but they don't, because it's League of Legends. I get it, League of Legends is toxic, but like the lore is really fucking good, and I don't like the fact that it meshed and changed it a lot. It's not the fact that the lore is terrible or worse off because of or that I hate change. It's just, I didn't like, where was I? Yeah. Arcane's fine. There's gonna be a new season of, it's not gonna be, I don't know what it's gonna be called, but like a new League of Legends show, and it's gonna be in Noxus, I think, this time. So I'm excited to see that. Noxian politics is very interesting. Perkele. Oh yeah, it was Goldsmith. I'm dumb. Am I daft? Oh my god. Nobody answer that question, please. Yeah, but I really like League of Legends lore. I think League of Legends had really underappreciated lore. Because I guess it's unfair because it's one of the biggest reasons why I like it so much is because of the scale of it. Because in League of Lore you have like gods like Aurelian Soul and cosmic entities who bring out the balance in the world, like Braum. No, Braum, fucking Bod. And then on the counter you have the smallest of characters, like fucking Gragas, who's a guy who just loves drinking alcohol a lot. And I love that. I love the fact that it's so big, that it's so weird, that there is a place for magic, there is a place for science. To be fair, Arcane did a really good job with bringing out the sciencey aspects of magic. I did talk about this with, well, Kiki, who is in the chat right now. Was it today or yesterday? I don't know if I got my point across there, but still, I think at least healing magic. I think almost all magic in itself should have some kind of sciencey aspects to it, like be kind of sci-fi. Not all of it actually, but I find it very interesting when it does. I find it very interesting when. Yeah, it did become canon. Arcane did become canon, which is weird. They said it wasn't becoming canon, but it did become canon. Unless they took that away, but I definitely do remember at some point they said it's canon now. Yeah. But yeah, it's the whole thing with Hextech, right? Which being this fucking runes and magic bullshit, and then it's just like Jason Victor trying to find that. It's really interesting, and I think it's a great exploration of different themes without having to write too much into stuff. Because you find a lot of, like, with sci-fi, a lot of people will actually start fucking using, going a little too far, in the sense of, is this really even possible? Which is fine if you like doing that. It's great, you know, more power to you, but there has to be some parts of it which you have to say it's not understood, because then it's interesting to explore that aspect. But then you have got people who fucking... Well, one of my biggest pet peeves in Star Wars was the fucking lightsabers with, like, the cross hinges. And I thought it looks cool. I'm pretty sure everybody realized it looks cool. Will you be able to cut through? Shut the fuck up. Yeah, magic is just something that's not understood. I like to sometimes say, I feel like electricity was our magic. People never appreciate that statement for some reason. Can I stack? I can't stack them on top of each other. What? Okay, what can we do instead? I think we can stack tables and use that. At least I hope we can. Can I put it on top of a table? We're about to see. Do I not have a fucking table? There we go. Aw, shite. Shite. What the fuck am I gonna do with so many white rectangular partitions? I guess I'll sell them off, but damn. That was a fucking failure. But yeah, as I was saying about the Arcane, I think that one of my favorite ways when I write lore or I write anything, it's matter of always how I like to think about it is like exploration. What if this is and this happened? What happens because of it? That type of thing. You building the bar? Yeah, I'm building the bar. One wall here. I want the walls here. I guess I'll get these wide partitions then. Just the thing with these wide partitions is that they're cool and all, but I mean, I guess I could just build it and just walk through like that. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, I like exploring stuff. When I write stuff, for example, one of my first D&D DMing things, which I wrote, was about a world where gods are in a civil war. And it's fun to explore that. And then you get... Then it feels like... less like... what's the word? I don't think I can craft it. Oh, billion. It feels less like writing and more like it's just exploration in my head. Which I find easier. I find it hard to write with the idea of themes. I find it easier to just explore my thoughts. And of course there are then things that I'm gonna be like, that doesn't feel nice, that doesn't feel interesting, that doesn't seem to work with that thing. Like with the War of Civil Gods, the Gods Civil War thing is, if you think about it realistically, humans wouldn't even really get involved, but then I was like, okay, what if they're in a Cold War, and the humans are like, they're puppets and shit. I'll make the drinks, yours on person. But I want to make the drinks. I want to listen to people's problems and take shake a drink and just put it on their table and be like, yeah, buddy, that'll be $5. Yeah. Yeah. Please do hit me up on the magic system. That sounds very interesting. What the fuck is this song? I was thinking of something and I forgot it. Fucking story of my life. What the fuck is this? That's better. Блин, подумай ты, а. Magic. Okay, this one's not slap either. I swear to God, I just read that as white anus. White partition, there we go. Fantastic. Oh, you can just buy them. Hey. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I like yeah. There we go. Jesus Christ, it took a long time to get back on my brain pattern. I like exploring stuff. When I write stuff, I like to explore stuff, and the whole Civil War God thing was then was like, okay, then I have to be in some sort of Cold War, and then like, and the idea was shit. Now I think about it. God damn. Oh yeah, guns are great. There you are already. Give me like 4, thank you very much. 3 is actually good. Спасибо, братанчик. What is this? Music. The voyage continues. Ooh, groovy. Yeah, that works. Can I... Realistically. Can I die it if it's in my storeroom? Ah, billion. Okay, just gotta remember to dye these ones. Charcoal. Do I have charcoal? Yes, I do. Dye charcoal. Yes. Why did it close the menu? That's bullshit. There we go. Oh yeah. When blends in with that very well. Oh yeah. Okay. It has to go a bit back. I mean, that looks like a wall lamp now. I'm sure I can figure out something with them. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. That's enough space. If you have the bars here, you have the back bar here. Like color and display. Yeah, that's enough space, I think. Very huge space for a kitchen, though. I don't really need more than this. I like the lamp now because it looks like a wall lamp and it's pretty cool. It's like a centerpiece. Let's do like health. Maybe look at this. Yeah, I'll fuck with this one. Hopefully the bars go in. Okay, I'm gonna need some better background music soon. I'm getting insane. I'm going insane. God damn it! What the fucking Pharaoh's curse? Sure. Man, my brain is farting right now. Yes. How does one craft their own bar? 3 astral birch lumber, 3 dark chestnut lumber. Varnish I have, dark steel rivets from dark steel ore. Which I can't even make, so I have to buy that one. Hopefully they aren't too expensive. I say it's probably fucking really expensive. Oak lumber I should be making myself. Yep. Блядь. You know what? Maybe that's enough for making the bar today. I'll come back to this thing when I'm a bit of a higher level, yeah. Oh my god. I definitely do not have the guild for that yet. Chestnuts. Yeah. That is funny. I know where you live. Quarry mill, maybe. Yes, sir. Alright, let's speedrun this shit. I think with this armor I should be pretty safe from iron traps and bullshit like that. Let's say. Yeah, let's try to get that level 50 ding. Jingy my jingy. By the way, if anybody's wondering about this control scheme here, I have a Razer Tartarus that's a one-handed keyboard. And basically how it works is there is 19 buttons on the screen plus a joystick, a jump button, and alt. But basically there's 19 buttons. I use 12 of these in this type of vertical row. And when I hold down where you normally would have shift, it are these buttons. When I hold down where you will normally have space, it will be these buttons. And then I move with the joystick and jump with the button on top. That's why these don't have any text on them, because don't really need them. When do I unlock girls rounds? 15? Alright. I mean, it's decent. I've seen other people use this stuff too. I think it makes the hotbar kind of weird looking. This one is mouse. I will say that this kind of looks weird. There's not really any way to make it aesthetic because it's really just a grid. But yeah, works. Wait, I didn't die? Alright. Okay, I'm getting tired of Earthbound OST. Copyright free background music streaming. Let's see what shite we find here. No copyright sounds. Boom bap old school. What the frick? Why does you say frick? God damn. Oh, I like that background music. Sure, let's keep with that. Very calming. I don't know why people say Samurai is one of the better ones to do Palace of the Dead with. I found using Samurai really hard here. But that might be just because of the extreme amount of goddamn traps, and, you know, as a Samurai you have to run a lot. If you play, like, ranged, you can just sit your ass here. Boop. Ты, блядь! Run! Run, Froggy! Run, Froggy, run! This music really fits the frog. Oh, when I'm not the frog, I'm gonna get ya. Gotcha. Okay, let's not wait. I hate Palace of the Dead, like the frog, and the frog isn't that bad. The worst is definitely the goddamn silence. It's so pissy. Oh my days. Hey, that's not very nice. I don't tell you to get frogged. Jeez. This music is very fitting for this dungeon. Die 1,000 deaths. They already have free steals, or does that free frames? Free chapusha, god lord. Is that free? Silence. Oh yeah. And especially on solo runs, because you just you sit on your ass. I mean, there are some items that clear that, but not here. Man, I was hiding. Bye bye. To be fair, probably should have assaulted the Lost Goblin first, but he'll die too. They all do in time. In a shocking twist, Machinist does not unlock anything in level 9. What? That's crazy. Okay, now this background music is a little too calm. No copyright lo-fi beats to sleep/study to? I bet. Nice and calming here. Yeah, I like streaming. A long time I have. Of course, you know, since I'm not really a... Ooh, what's the good word for this? Popular type, maybe? That's a good word. I'm not really that type of popular type. And I absolutely hate pandering in some instances. Yeah, not really that popular. Never been. But it's always been fun to me. I like doing media stuff. I've always liked making videos. I've always liked editing. I'm not a big movie fan, actually. Some movies I like, not a big... Go ahead and... Watch a movie type. You are dead. Thank you. I think streaming in itself is a really weird thing, because honestly, in a world where like filled with fucking TikToks and YouTube shorts and shit, streaming is so weird because a lot of it's really unstimulating. Depends on the streamer, obviously. Probably a big reason why streamers like iShowSpeed are that popular, because they fucking scream at their ass off. And you know, they're very entertaining people. I do like yelling. I'm not gonna say I don't like yelling. I do like be loud sometimes, but never been the one to be so much all the time. And how I've seen in streaming, there's two ways to succeed. Either you're entertaining. Okay, three ways. Either you're entertaining, you're infamous, or you're really good. And not really any of those three, aren't I? Fucking silence. Also, I've never been really good at networking either. To be fair. Look at this music is way too calm too. Another alarm. 16:05. I always have an alarm for 16:05 because for some reason it's always does everything so luckily to me. Come on, that's mean. Don't be mean to me. I'm but a wee lad. You know what, fuck it. We're going a cappella. By that I mean I fucking can't stand that music, holy shit. It's not bad music, it's just goddamn. I should make just like a whole list of backing track music. Oh, got a cough. Goddamn. I feel like that will start to get, what's the word? A little too, self-loving. You motherfucker, you think you can escape me? Deaf. Oh shit. That, you know, that song just gets better every time it's on the screen. Every time I hear it, I'm like, oh boy, I can't wait to listen to it again. And guess what? It's not gonna be that long. Probably after this kill, actually. Nope, apparently not. Definitely gonna be after this kill, though. Give me my sweet, sweet music. Oh my god, I already got fucking free intuition, that's crazy. Do be quiet. I remember the weird times on Twitch where, like, League of Legends, like, professional gamers were fucking... They were, like, illegally streaming anime. Just straight up piracy. I thought that was pretty crazy. It used to be wild times before with the whole copyright law thing. Nowadays it feels so goddamn important to not like have anything copyrighted in your content, but like I remember the wild times of YouTube. You will just repost music and just put no copyright intended. That's not how it works. Which is, it's okay. At that time, there weren't algorithms that will like scour the internet and check for like copyrighted stuff. Because nowadays, if you make like a blog and it has copyrighted stuff, you can also be really hot. Yes, it works for some people. I don't know why it hasn't worked for me though, Vicky. Why hasn't it worked for me? I'm so hot. Yeah, these be fucking wild times where people would just straight up steal. There isn't two words about it. It's not like, oh, I'm making a The Simpsons review or something. Nope, just straight up fucking yoink goddamn crank dats or some bullshit. That's fair though. I think the worst part of it was when there's no way people remember these channels, but CJ is Cool and Jinx used to be like, they used to be like, those are examples. Obviously there's channels, but they used to be like these reaction channels, and there's still a lot of reaction channels, but thankfully they're getting a bit better, where they quite literally put the fucking video on and put themselves in like a corner and have absolutely zero reactions to anything. Maybe make a face, maybe pause the video for a second and fucking laugh. And I swear to God, nobody ever watched them for, you know, them. Oh boy. I mean, I feel like that's kind of scummy though, right? It's not even the... And a lot of people, you know, weren't pissed even about the fact that, you know, they're stealing content, because no one really cares that much, but just the fact how goddamn insanely popular they got from there. Okay, to be fair, they did steal a lot from independent creators, so maybe it was partly that too. was very weird. Because the Twitch time when they like stream, because a lot of people also did this. It wasn't just that one League of Legends esports player. There was a lot of people who will just straight up stream anime in like 2017. Still questioning why Twitch didn't do jack shit. Because the funny thing is, it's not like they were worse than those reaction channels, because those reaction channels at least had their own fucking face in the goddamn left corner. Those guys will eat. They will eat, so they will mute their mics. Just dead ass silence. Let's pirate some fucking. Let's pirate some like I don't know, Sword Art Online. That sounds like an awful time. Excuse me. Yeah, okay. Sodom, FPS drop. Why do we have an FPS drop? Why do we have an FPS drop? Oh, they shouldn't be an FPS drop. What is going on? Why is it so... Ah! It's... Oh my god, what the hell's going on? Can I quickly do something? Why are my options 60, 60, or 30? Can I put like 70? Feels annoying. It feels like it's currently throttling. I don't think y'all can see it, but goddamn, do I feel it? I'll probably just went away. Was your presence? Your presence slowed down my game? Vicky, what the fuck? Please, don't do this to me. Thank you. Now, there is a smart way to do this, but there's a dumb way to do this, and I kind of want to do the dumb way. First, I'll kill this rhino, though. Die. Okay, check this out. Hello, fine shits. No. I hate those landmines. I hate those landmines so much. Ah! Keep going. Yeah, streaming as a format is very weird in that sense, because it really does feel like a lot of streaming just is nothing. I can't say this for every streamer, and I'm not saying it's in a way that what they do is bad. They're getting the views, they're getting people like them very much, so I'm not gonna say it's, my fucking place to say, you're not allowed to. But honestly, a lot of them just play the goddamn game and shut the fuck up. And it's always so weird to me how they get so popular. There are people like that type of content, I guess. Never been much myself into watching streamers. There's one streamer I absolutely adore. I haven't watched their streams in a while, but if you haven't done yourself the pleasure, Chef Jean Leung, Leung, is a Canadian food streamer, and they stream themselves cooking, and they're an absolute sweetheart, and their content is amazing. And the fun thing is, I remember I stopped watching them for a year, and I came back to the chat and they immediately remembered me, and they're so amazing. Oh! Oh, it's already floor 10? Well, let's hope this works. I think I'm under-leveled, but... Nah, I'm good. Sorry, need to extremely concentrate. It's such a hard goddamn boss fight. I think that's what pushed me. And die, please. Oh, one more. Yeah, I did it. I'm the king of the world. Well, emperor. Yeah, never was a huge stream fan. I have a friend that streams. I don't think he streams full time. I think he could stream full time, to be fair. He just doesn't want to. Or he wouldn't be that comfortable living. Yeah, oh, fucking, I keep going forward, back, and then I forget. Yeah, I find streaming just such a weird just concept in nowadays internet culture because of just how nothing it feels. But I guess a lot of stream viewers aren't there just to, you know, watch the stream. I guess they're doing some other stuff. Kind of like podcasts. My friend who watches, listens to audiobooks when he goes to sleep. I personally couldn't do that shit because what are you gonna do? Like, what if you fall asleep? You forget half the shit you just heard? Like, what? How are you supposed to get invested? What if you get too invested? What if you're way too invested and you can't fall asleep? That's like when you're having sex and you have like a really interesting... You can't put anything too interesting on because that shit will override like what you're doing right now. Gotta have shit like nature documentaries. I know, I fuck with nature documentaries too hard though. Whew. Man, I've been on to nothing for this whole time, Jesus. Also my voice, again. Loud, quiet, calm, collected. There we go. I try to keep my voice down. Really hard. For some reason right now. Because this, I at least, to me personally, I like listening to this more. Than this. Not like this is bad, but this is, comforting. Also, at the biggest levels, I always wonder, like, to be fair, the voice thing is a pandering to myself, so, but still technically pandering, so I can't be too critical. But I'm always worried, because a lot of people really love to hate on, like, celebrities when they say, like, they're stressed. But I get it, like, if your whole job is for the people like you, to like you, that sounds awful. Like, that sounds so awful that you have to wake up and in a matter of moments the trends could just change and your type of stuff is just out, your personality is out, everything you do is just not interesting to people anymore. That sucks. Sounds very stressful. Probably always depends on what you do. But like there are definitely some content creators I see which tend to just constantly follow trends. And couldn't beat me. I mean, probably could beat me. I mean, fuck, if I could beat $1 million, maybe I will do. Fine. Yeah. But if you can live in this mentality of when it's over, then sounds very, what's the word? It sounds very rewarding. It is rewarding. I like making videos, I like doing stuff like this, I like singing. And I like it when people like my singing, and it is nice. Spear shaking adventure. Well, they're higher level than me, so I'm missing a lot of my shots. Oh no. What are you doing here, lad? Death upon you. What the hell? There we go. Oh, Dolores, even in death I will always. Well, you're not gonna see you, sweet Dolores, anymore. I assume that's a partner. Now I feel just terrible. Am I a bad person for killing him? To be fair, that would have killed me too. But to be fair, I did not give them a chance to be nice to me. I just kind of immediately shot them, so maybe I am a bad person. Oops. But yeah, it sounds really stressful to constantly worry about trends. And it's not like it's like super hard to follow trends, at least I don't believe so. From my own experiences, it's just as a neurodivergent person, I know a lot about masking. So I know masking gets really tiring at some point. When you have to do that for a job, it sounds awful. One, two. What the hell? Die, you stupid piece of garbage. Oh, I got my third shot, let's go. That's fun. I'm enjoying this. The fun thing when I played Astrologian, at least if I remember right, you can't Isuna your way out of these. Yeah, for yourself. Obviously for other people you can. So yeah, it's really painful. I swear to God, if I see the message and the message is haha get silenced, I will be crying. I'm gonna cry now. And it's your fault. Wah. Hey, perkele. Oh, horrible humor. I hate that. I hate when I'm doing stuff and my brain's like, oh yeah, you remember that really awkward bad thing you did before? Yeah, isn't that cool? No, it's not. Stop torturing me, goddammit. Flightless bird, my ass. Hello, fellow frog. Just... Oh, that made it worse. Why did that make it worse? Why did I make that worse? What the hell? Ugh. I guess that's what I deserve. I'll turn on no frame limits. I don't like that. I don't like doing that because it makes your PC go really hot. Kinda wanna save my performance. Especially when it comes to stream. Let me see how many dropped frames I have right now. 113. Dude, how many of these fuckers are there? Jesus. Look at it, it's like a whole party here. Where the girls at? What a girl on! Oh yeah, my PC is screaming. Fine. It might look choppy for me for some reason, but that's fine. Whatever. Anything here? Nope. Was there 4 chests in this room? Oh, that's cool. Thank you, game. Yeah, I don't want to break my computer. It's okay loan to get it, so. Not the greatest financial investment of my life, but I'm one that I don't regret making. Everyone has their needs, and mine is that I get to play Final Fantasy XIV online. Oh, a cursed horde here. Oh my god, that took almost all of his health HP off. That's so cool. I think when it's some 20, I'm not gonna get any better stuff from this level. These levels. God, you are actually a liar. You are a liar, a cheat, a stealer. You. That definitely did just happen. Oh boy. Thank you, Vicky. Shout out to my friend who, there's this huge streamer in Finland called Rauski. And he rage baited them so goddamn hard that... Did I get any accursed horde from this? I did not. Damn. They rage baited it so hard they like copyrighted all your shit or whatever, and he was playing like Bloodborne or something. And what he will do is he will go in there and he will wait till he dies and he's like, all your shit, and he just fucking, this motherfucker, get this guy out of here, get him out. And yeah, one of the rare people that are banned. Okay, I want to do more. Seems like I'm having a bad streak right now. What do you think, Arger? It seems he said no. Definitely didn't write that in chat. Oh shit, I have an hour and a half to do my dailies. Maybe I will jump on that shit right now. Sorry, I missed you. Oh boy. I have my macro ready. I should probably... No! Ricky, have I shown you my macro yet for Astrologian? The rescue macro? It basically use it and you pull and it's gonna be like, what does it say? Oh fuck, it was like, up, come back here, kitten, or some bullshit. Yeah, a kitten. I wanted to do kitten so bad. Coot pups don't bark. Oh boy, that definitely just says their names. No one saw anything. No one saw anything. No one saw anything. Should be initials. What? What? Huh? Help, please. Chat, help me. Chat, is he okay? There we go. Okay, no one saw anything. Oh, we have to, well, for one. I hate having like two range DPS because then I have to like remember which one I put in the last time and then do it. Get a cough. Smash or pass? Smash or pass what? Oh, ultima weapon? Smash or pass? I don't know, he doesn't seem like a tender lover. He seems like he's the type of to go like... and that's about him. Monkey mode, you know. I need someone who will love me for me, you know. You see, trying to think of another boss name here. Some monster boss, not those open here. You see Garuda. Okay, Garuda wouldn't. Garuda is definitely not one of those types. Titan will definitely be, yeah, see? Titan will definitely be one of those who will, like, do lots of foreplay. And a lot of aftercare too. And why did that chat not... Why wasn't that chat visible in my, Also, this guy's gonna fucking die. Oopsie poopsie. Oh, there we go. Now it's fixed it. Oh, nay, 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 nay. I'm good. I don't know why I say nay so much. Nay is Swedish for no. Maybe I am secretly Swedish. I would hate that. Alright, what dance moves do I have here? Let me read this guy's forge. Apparently this guy's gonna die someday. Pretty cool. I wish there was a like way to code that so it does randomly. I mean, surely you could. I mean, surely I could just make a very basic Python script where it does like a key press, and then I have like some really obscure keys. I have like a couple of different macros for those. That's a little too much work. Just like you? What do you mean, just like you? Oh. Die just like you? I mean, I don't know if this is like crazy news to you, but I think everybody dies. Except me, of course. I'll never die. Cause you know why? Cause legends never die. I fucking hate that song so much. Oh no, we're gonna get burned. Oh yeah, it's true. I don't... Okay, to be fair, I actually kind of lost my tarot deck, and I actually only have one card that spins really, really, really fast. Like, look, it's just if you really squint your eyes and follow the cards, you can see that there's like only one, and that's why you get always the same fortune. I know, it's pretty pissy. Also, I didn't focus target this guy. Oopsie poopsie. Sorry, Vicky.
But the Ultima weapon is all-powerful. Why does my enemy still stand?
I don't know, but one biles her. Why is that?
Can his strength truly be so great?
Actually, I go by they them pronouns.
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
La Brea.
Your foe acts under the protection
I know, it's amazing lore.
of the crystal he bears.
So, this is what empowers him.
Actually, what empowers me is the struggles women go through every day.
Mortal limits. If you
6
are
feet, by the way.
the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to
God
bear
damn it.
on the shield of light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Asian.
Guys, I'm such a empath.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
I don't think La Brea
Of what magic?
really even knows what he's talking about. I don't think anybody in this game, everybody's just bullshitting.
A spell without
Everybody's just lying.
parallel. Ultima.
Everybody just opens their mouth and lets sounds come out, and there's no meaning to anything.
The primals, for no
Everybody just lies and is an imposter, like in that one hit game,
the Ultima
which we don't talk about.
lies within its now beating heart.
The hell am I talking about? Also, I'm really hungry. I should probably grab some food. Elaborate. This was such devastation. This was not my intention. Why the fuck is it solid snake? Such devastation. That was not my intention. Colonel, my ass.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens.
You know, I should only stream Praetorium because it's so interactive. And I assume anybody who joins the stream, anybody who joins the stream is gonna be like, oh my god, this guy, this streamer is so interesting. They're playing Praetorium and they're watching the cutscene. Oh man, I can already imagine it. Let me guess, it was his intention here, wasn't it? Great knock joke, Tim.
Devastation. This was not my intention.
Oh, Heidelin, it seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted
I am
what
tired.
strength
Jeez.
you had left.
La Brea, shut up,
Van
please.
Belzar, your enemy's shield is broken.
What if I just started going like,
The
hey
rest
guys.
I leave to you.
Fuck it, that's bad. God damn it. Like, I get how those squeakers, just something like that constantly. Great. Bet everybody would like to fucking watch that. Okay, gay, yes. Yep. Fine, he's gay now. Congrats. Oh man, who fell asleep? Shit, more tank fell asleep. What the fuck? I'm gonna read this lady's fate. I don't think they're gonna die in day 2. Such devastation. Was not my intention at all. What's going on? What the hell? There we go, jeez. Oh, I healed myself. Oopsie poopsie. That fingered that one. Speaking of fat fingers. Actually, I'm not gonna finish that one. I wonder if that move has ever been like taught, because there are other moves in this game that are like other attacks in this game that are like that, where they actually matter. I think that person's gonna die. Never mind. But here, like, you could actually tank like 4 of them even. Doesn't feel that's just gonna hit them. No. Damn. beam. Me and my homies all die in the Praetorian. Yeah, basically how these damage boosts work in my head is that I have like this list as first configuration, second configuration, third configuration, and that just means if it's first, it means the first melee DPS is gonna get it, and the first range DPS is gonna get it, and if there's like 2 range, like right now, then it's gonna be like, if the first configuration will be like the Bard gets it first, and then Dark Mage gets the melee one first. On to nothing. That's surprisingly a lot of damage from that. Oh damn, I'm actually out of mana. No one saw anything. I still have a lot of mana. Ultima, curse you, Asian. Such fucking gameplay right now. Let's see, you get that one, you get that one, why not? Sagittarius arrow. That certainly was an experience. Which one is coolest? I think RH is coolest, but I'll give it to all L still. And look at this, 0 comment. Oh my god, I got a commendation. Yippee! I'm so happy right now. I could eat a bag of shit. How long have I been streaming for? 2.5 hours. There's things I need to fix though. Oh, sorry about that. There's things I need to fix though. You know what? I'll end it here. I did not get a leaving screen, so that sucks, because I only now thought about that, but hey, at least I can do this here. Cheap pose. Let me have a cool pose here.